just really fun. I went to Perry Meridian High School.
Fight one on that baseline three-pointer.
How's it going, you Spice Young individuals? Welcome to a new episode of Inside IUE Sports. I'm your host, Travis Lang, and it's been quite a while since I've actually been in the studio, thanks to the magic of TV production and whatnot. The show's been playing weekly, but actually being in the studio for me, this has been almost a month since I've been in here, so it's great to be back here, and we get to talk all about track and field today for IU East. I have a coach with me that has probably one of the best beards in the conference. This is Gus Schmader. He's the head coach of the track and field team for IU East for both men and women. And we've got a lot of names to get through, so we'll start first with the men. There's only one jumper on the team, and this guy might actually have a special place in your heart. This is Sincere Beam.
Yes, Sincere is the only jumper on the team. Sincere is my son, and that's why I said that. He's an all-conference performer in the triple jump, so we look forward to having him back. Hopefully he can duplicate that performance and also provide some leadership on the team.
And after him, we're going to talk about some sprinters really quickly. We tried to break this up as best as possible. Up next, we have Leandre Gale.
Leandre is a freshman from Connecticut. He was a state qualifier in the 400 meters, so we look forward to having him here and helping us in that distance as well as the shorter sprints as well.
After him is DOMINYCK NEWSON.
DOMINYCK is a hurdler from Ohio. He actually runs both hurdle races, the short and the long hurdles, so just looking forward to helping him adapt to the 400 hurdles.
And I've interviewed this guy before. This is Matthew PATERSON. Tell me a little bit about him.
Matthew is from the UK. So Matthew was all-conference last year in the 600, and he's helped us in a number of things from the 4x1. He was a national qualifier in the 4x1 2 years ago. Excuse me, the 4x4 2 years ago. So we definitely we're happy to have him back.
And tell me a little bit about DJ Robinson now.
So DJ is from South Carolina by way of Florida. He was a South Carolina state champion in the 400 hurdles. He's a strong athlete. He looks forward to doing a lot of different events, but hopefully we can get him focused on the 400 hurdles, the 400, and possibly the 800.
Next on my list is Amarian Smith.
Amarian's from Kansas, so he had a great fall. He trained well. He actually ran some good PRs early in the season, so he's going to be a guy that can help us out.
And the final sprinter I have is Matthew Vaughn.
Matthew's from South Florida. He's a mid-distance runner. He's fairly new to the sport. He's been running the 400 and 800 for about a year and a half. So we look forward to seeing him develop as well.
And now, I'm not going to say everybody else, but this is just everybody else I have on the list. And please help me explain all of these names. Up first, I have Trenton Birch.
Trent is a distance runner. He's going to run the longer distances from the 3 to 5K.
Up next is Isaiah Doring.
Isaiah's a mid-distance runner, so we're looking forward to having him help us out in the mile.
Tell me a little bit about Johnny Fike.
Johnny is a team captain. He was a team captain for cross country as well. He's a returning scorer in the 3K, and he's just a great guy to have around. He's good with leadership. He loves trying to help out his younger teammates, and the coaches like him a lot as well because he's very helpful.
He's also a campus police officer as well.
He's definitely a campus
better
police
be careful. Up next, I have Chance Klipstein.
So Chance is a scorer in the 800. We think he'll be able to help us out in 800 and the mile. He's also a national qualifier this year, so he'll be going to nationals in April for cross country.
After him, Parker Morris.
Parker is our leading cross country runner from 2018. He's just returning back to the school and the team, so we look forward to having him back.
Up next, we have an up-and-coming freshman in Adam Nadler.
Yes, Adam's going to run the mid-distances for us, the mile and the 800.
After him, Liam Nelson.
Liam is going to run the longer distances, the 3 to the 5K.
Luke Roland. I don't know the name, but tell me what you know about him.
Luke is going to run the mid-distances from the mile down to the 800.
And finally, a great pool shot, I have to say, is Brandon Wright.
So Brandon's a returning scorer in the mile, so we're happy to have him back, and we think he'll be able to help us a lot in the mid-distances.
All right, take a breath. That is everybody for the men's team. When we come back, we're going to take a look at the women's team, from everything from distance to hurdles to sprint. Don't go anywhere.